last Saturday night, when the kids left the Herald, he just threw it over on the wet lawn.
Yeah.
And you could see the names of the horses, but you couldn't see the numbers.
Yeah.
And look, them girls went to a hell of a lot of trouble to help me.
Mm.
There's no doubt about them. It's got to be handed to them.
Yes, it's particularly the strain under which they work. It's a non-stop job, and the courtesy they extend to everybody should be commended, I think.
Oh,
Grace.
they do. Look, they're a marvellous lot of girls. Even the girl that's took Mr. Williams' place while he's away.
Yes.
You know, they're very straight out. You've got to congratulate them.
Yeah, we do in here, Grace, and I think most people do. Of course, occasionally some people are rattled a little, but this is invariably under tension. But I'd reckon over the years, for 98% efficiency, you must hand it to them.
Well, they're a terrific lot of girls, I think, in here.
All right, thanks a lot, Grace.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
I want to know what time this Quinella race closes.
The Quinella race closes?
Yes.
It closes a quarter of an hour before the event.
And what about a winning place bet?
A quarter of an hour before the event.
Well, I've got a phone account, and I rang up last week, and I wanted a Quinella in the last race.
Yes.
And they said it was closed.
Well, originally, the Quinella used to close with the doubles, which is a quarter of an hour before the first leg.
Then I asked for a winning place bet, and then I got through.
Beg pardon?
I asked for a winning place bet,
Yes.
and I got through.
You got through?
Yeah, they put the winning place bet on, but not the Quinella race.
Well, I don't know. So far, I thought it had been altered, that the Quinella now existed until a quarter of an hour before the last, but I think that, no, the old policy probably still is in existence, that you must take the Quinella bets must be laid a quarter of an hour before the first leg of the double closes. That's the position.
Yeah, but I asked the Quinella first, and they said it was closed. Then I had a winning place bet straight after, and I got through.
Well, that's okay. That's quite a different operation altogether on the rimfire system. You most certainly can have a winning place bet on it, but the Quinella would close when the double closes.
I thought it closed a quarter of an hour before the last race.
Well, I was under that impression too, Ralph, but I thought that had been altered. But I stand to be corrected. But I know I've got the Australian form guide before me, and what does it say there, Des?
Well, it says here, Jack, according to the Australian, it's, up the top of each race, it tells you what's going on, like the fourth leg of the Vic Quadrella and second leg of this. It says here, Vic TAB Quinella, Vic TAB closes 4:40 Melbourne time, and the race is 4:55, so it's a quarter of an hour before.
I was right the first time.
Yeah.
But unless there has been some alteration, and Merle will be on later this morning, Ralph, if you keep listening, if you could be listening about 10 to 12, she'll have a definite answer for you on that.
Fair enough.
How long before the event did you want to put the Quinella race bet on?
Oh, it was about 15 minutes too.
About 15 minutes before the actual Quinella event.
That's right.
All righty, that'll give Merle a clear idea of...
Quinella first, and she said it was closed, and I had a winning place bet, and I got through.
That's probably what I said then. What I said before, that the Quinella probably closed with the double.
There's even though you've given...
The week before, and I rang up about 15 or something like that, and I got through.
Yes.
These were on telephones, were they?
Phone account, yeah.
Phone account. Well, see, actually speaking, you put the first bet, the Quinella, and it was closed, whereas sometimes there's just that few seconds leniency that you could put your winning place and get on.
That's true. Sometimes it's...
Even though they're put on at similar times, or one was put on before the other, one could be completed and the other one could still be taking a couple of bets, but only for sort of some part of the minute. But anyway, you listen later and we'll be right.
There's another question too about the Trust Day New Zealand.
Yes.
I want to know if there was a late scratching in a mobile from the front row. Would a horse of the second row get off the front?
No. Not unless...
Your phone account, when you make a check out, why they can't take the money out straight away?
How do you mean?
Well, say if you got, say, $35 in.
Yes.
And you ask for a check for $30.
Yes.
And that leaves you 5 for, say, your showground.
Yes.
If you bet that 5 and you lose it, well, you got $30 left.
Yes.
And the program might be only half over.
Yes.
Well, it's a great temptation to use that $30 or break into it.
Yes.
You would say, I'll bet $5.
Yes.
And then if you lose, well, once you're breaking that $30,
yes.
well, therefore they don't make a check out. Where if they took it out straight away, well, you wouldn't break into it.
Oh, I see. Well, you want the TAB to avoid tempting you, do you?
Oh, well, it would help.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't send it out straight away, even if they could take it out of your account where you couldn't use it,
Yes, well,
if it was possible.
well, see, I think that you must exert a certain amount of willpower here, Joe.
Oh, yes, I agree, Ben.
If you've decided that you wish to remove $30 from the TAB and you notify them and you don't take it out and the 30's still there, well, naturally they're going to allow you to punt on with it, aren't they?
Oh, of course. But, I thought if it was possible, if they could do it.
Well, I don't know what the ramifications are, and I don't know what the rimfire system allows under such circumstances.
No.
But Merle from the TAB will be on at 10 to 12 today, and she'll answer for you. But I'd suggest that in the future, in such circumstances, that you try to avoid the demon gambling.
Oh, it is, because sometimes they might leave it, sometimes they may leave it there for a full day, or even over till the next day.
Yeah, then you change your mind, you decide to have a bet.
Oh, well, if you've got a meeting or something and it's going 7 o'clock and, you want a bet, it's just tempting.
Yeah, I know it is. It's very tempting, Joe.
Yeah,
particularly in the days of the old SP bookmakers when you had phone.
Oh, isn't it? Yes. Okay, then.
We'll see what Merle has to say, Joe, but just try to exert a little more willpower.
Good on you.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
Good on you, Joe. Thanks for calling.
Let an AAT coach take you there.
It's the 3UZ New Brick Holiday Patrol. Look up to New Brick Burnt Clay Roofing Tiles. These tiles are burnt so their beautiful colors will last for a lifetime of weather. New Brick Burnt Clay Roofing Tiles in rounded shapes and styles and bold earth colors. New Brick Roofing Tiles. Up on top to stay on top.
11:56 at the Greater 3UZ. We've got Merle the girl now from the TAB. Good morning, Merle. Hello, I've missed you. Here we go again. Hello, Merle.
Hello.
Ah, now we've got you.
Well, we lost again, were we?
Oh, I had trouble getting through to you. My fault this time.
Okay.
I pushed 18 buttons. I've got the red light and the green light all flashing at the same time in here, Merle. Very confusing. Welcome to the show once again.
Good morning.
Good morning, Merle.
Hi, Mel.
Hello, Peter, Des and Jack. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Very good.
Well, you have had a very heavy morning, Merle.
No, it hasn't been too bad. The first query came from Ralph, who was unable to place a quinella on last Saturday night's trots. Well, the quinella definitely closes 15 minutes before the running of the race under our telephone betting and rimfire system.
Yes.
Now, the closing times or the cut-off times are programmed into the computer the day before in a definite cut-off time. So Ralph must have been right on the deadline of cut-off time for the quinella and just in time by seconds to place his win investments. If Ralph's not happy about this, however, if he likes to ring me or contact me at head office, I'll be only too happy to get his account number and find out the exact times for him and, we can ascertain exactly what time he did ring and whether it was 15 minutes before or not.
Well, I think Des explained that too, Merle, too.
Yes, it is on tape recording. The times and everything's there if Ralph's not happy.
Right, Joe.
If he likes to get in touch with me, we'll be only too happy to straighten that one out.
Right.
Now, our other query was from Joe.
About his money.
This chappie requested a cheque from telephone betting, which was not deducted from his account straight away, and he was a little bit tempted. Well, requests for cheques from our telephone betting section are immediately passed to another department for processing, and this is our customer service section. Now, these cheques are actioned immediately during the day, but customer service are only open from 9 till 5, and I feel that perhaps Joe may have asked for a withdrawal after 5 o'clock. So then, in this case, his instructions would have been held over till the next morning.
I think Joe's a compulsive gambler, Merle.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Life's a gamble.
I'd like to take this opportunity, too, to thank one of the early morning callers. This was Grace, who has a telephone betting account. Grace paid some very complimentary remarks to the girls at TAB, and I'll certainly pass these kind remarks on to the telephone betting girls. They really do a tremendous job. It was very nice indeed to hear.
Okay. Thanks very much for the service this morning, Merle. Will you be with us next Saturday?
Yes, I think so. Max is off until Monday week, having a long-earned rest.
Yes. Oh, we're looking forward to hearing you next Saturday, Merle.
Good. Just before I go, I'd just like to remind listeners that the TAB are operating on the Inter-Dominion Trotting Championships commencing today.
Yes.
Rimfire agencies will be staying open right through from the close of this afternoon's Flemington race until 8 o'clock tonight. Metropolitan telephone betting till the close of the last race. Of course, the smaller country agencies will observe normal hours.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much, Mel.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to your joining us next week.
Thank you.
Bye for now. Well, that is bye for now, too, from us here at Sports Call. There are some 58 races today and tonight to be covered by 3UZ. John Vertigant at the sports desk has 6 hours of them, from noon until 6. He's about to take a deep breath and get right into it, so we'll leave him to it. From Peterborough, thank you for listening to Sports Call. Have a very happy weekend. Thank you, Des Payne and Jack Ailing.
Pleasure, Pete. Thanks, Jack, and thanks again, listeners, for sending those calls in.
Farewell, Jack. Leave us with another gem. Go on, Jack. Lay another one on us.
The only sure way to cure a hangover is to stay intoxicated.
This is 3UZ National News.